when it feels like your world's falling apart, you have to be the one thing standing.
Yeah.
When everything around you, you feel like the world's crumbling, everything's falling apart. People, you know what I mean? People that don't have your back, you felt like they were gonna have your back or whatever it may be. You're depending on, like, you got to make sure you're solid and you're standing. If anything. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. Thank you guys for checking it out. Happy Monday. Hope you're having a good Monday. And we want to thank you guys again. We got Lupe.
What's up, y'all?
Hello?
You awake?
Hola?
You awake?
I am awake.
You forgot to say your name.
Me? Oh, me or her?
Her.
I don't ever say my name.
All right.
Yeah, we just change the rules on every episode, I guess. You know what I mean? But we want to thank you guys for checking out the podcast. We got like dedicated people who watch it every time, even if it's like, I don't know if it's like 20 or 30 sometimes, but they're always watching it and always liking it, always commenting. Like, shouts out to you guys. We appreciate it. And we try to give you guys the best content we can every fucking week. You know what I mean? So we're going to talk about something that I think I seen last week, this week, probably every fucking week. But more last week and this week. And I was like, you know what? People need to learn how to deal with that shit. It's stress. What do you think? How are you with stress? How are you guys with stress?
I get stressed.
Everybody gets stressed.
Everybody.
Right now.
About what?
No. I don't know.
What stresses you out?
Her falling asleep on the podcast?
I know, trying to stay
She
awake.
don't
I'm
care.
stressed
She
out
don't
trying to
care
stay
about
awake.
Oh, shit.
She don't care about that.
No, it just depends. I've been stressed out different times for different reasons. Like yesterday, I got stressed because I've already had my introduction on the book and I didn't save it and the whole thing erased. And I was stressed and upset. I'm calm right now, but I wasn't like this yesterday.
But that's
Because I have to start all over from scratch. I
But-
mean, in that moment, I was stressed. After that, then I was just like, wow, it is what it is. Obviously, it didn't work out for a reason.
So is that stress or anger?
yeah, exactly what I was gonna say.
And I was stressed out because I'm like, man, I have a deadline I was trying to meet and I had this knocked out. So now I'm like, just took a step backwards instead of I was trying to check mark.
Yeah.
So for me, I was stressed out because to me, I'm like trying to crunch for time. And
So how'd you pull yourself together from that stressful moment?
I was just like, what is what it is. And I closed it and we didn't even open it back up. I didn't even open the laptop back up. I
Yeah.
was like, I'll try again tomorrow. Because I was hours already right there. And I was just like, no, I don't even.
Yeah.
So I just closed it. Tomorrow's another day.
To walk away from it or what? Take a break.
Yeah.
Take a
Just
breather.
take a break. Take a break. Take a breather.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing though. It's like for me, stress is more when you're worried about something in the future, right?
Yeah. that's
Like you're
true, too.
anticipating something where it's like you're stressed, you're worried about something in the future. Because I would say like that's more anger or frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just happened. You're like fuck, you're pissed off, but not really stressed. Unless you had a deadline tomorrow. Then it's like you urgent. You know what I mean? Not just that, but what the day before that you locked your keys in your car.
Yeah.
Stressful Sherry.
I was
That's
stressed
gonna
out
be your
looking for
nickname.
that. And
Stressful
then today,
Sunshine Sherry.
I messed up my finger on the damn lock at work.
Some people want locks at work and they don't get them. You got them.
This is
crazy.
true. Crazy how that works, huh?
Okay, so how would you deal with it? Like that was you walked away from it, but you always there's some stuff you can't walk away from, right?
No.
So
like my
or
keys
how
in
do
the
you
car. I was just going back and
You
forth.
could've walked.
They
You
watch-
could have walked away,
could've
but you're
walked.
gonna keep walking. You're gonna
Yeah.
keep walking.
just keep walking home. No, I got stressed out looking for my key. Like, damn, what the hell? Like, I literally had them. I got here, so I had to have them. You know what I mean? So I was stressed out looking for them. Like, what did I do? I thought I threw them in my bag with my lunch. I go look in the fridge, thinking maybe I put them in the fridge with my lunch. Couldn't find them nowhere. And
How
then-
often does it happen?
What?
You misplace something like that? Debit card, a phone, keys.
You put an air tag on everything for you.
No, but how often does that happen?
That hasn't worked.
She hasn't done it. So
No,
No,
I have
that's why it
used
worked.
my AirTag. I've
lost
used
her
it.
AirTag
It
too.
actually came in handy like 3 times. A lot, often.
how often does that happen to you?
Leave my keys.
You lose your debit
Like
card, you
debit
lose your
card.
keys, misplace.
Keys, you misplace stuff.
No.
Well, pat yourself on the back.
I'm trying to think, but it's been a couple years.
Oh, but you have.
And you got multiple keys. Because you don't just have one vehicle.
Yeah.
You got multiple sets of keys.
Yeah, but I try to
And you
like
got
Yeah,
yeah.
but he don't
And he
carry
got-
multiple keys on him.
No, but even then, like I try to.
He picks up different
Yeah,
cars.
we try to keep everything organized. Like when it comes to like our car keys. So we'll have like everything's like say, hanging in like certain spot with lanyards and
Yeah.
stuff. And some will have tags on them telling you what car it goes to.
Because I feel like a lot of that could be prevented if she comes up with a better system. Instead of like clipping your keys to you, that's what I do. Clip my keys to me. Carry a wallet. Don't just go to the store with your debit card and your ID. Maybe that will help. Right? I'm just saying. And I think a lot of stress that we put ourselves into, it could be prevented.
Yeah.
avoidable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not even avoidable, but prevented.
Preventable.
Yeah. Because like say if you're going down the street, you get a flat tire, right? That could fucking happen to anybody. You can't avoid it.
Yeah.
You can't avoid where you go. Like a nail could just be there, you didn't see it, you go hit it. But you could prevent the stress by having a spare. Not having to worry about, damn, what am I gonna do now? Who am I gonna call? Where am I gonna get a spare? I need a new tire. I gotta hurry up. How am I gonna get to work tomorrow?
Or having AAA or something.
Yeah.
Not bad
Even
experience.
at that, sometimes they could take a long time.
No, but at least it's an option rather than not calling nobody.
Yeah. But you need a spare. They can't give you a spare.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You could prevent that headache by being prepared. I think a lot of people don't prepare, and then when shit happens, the whole fucking world's falling apart. What do you think? How do you deal with stress?
To be honest with you, I don't.
Nah,
I
just tell me a lie.
He said he don't
I
stress.
just
Just tell me a lie right here. I won't tell nobody else.
the microphones will catch it though. Yeah,
He's smart.
He
He's
thought
a,
about- he
he's
thought
a
about it.
smart one. He's
Yeah,
smart.
He's gonna catch you, bro. I don't know. I just deal with it. I just kind of.
You don't get moody. You don't get irritated. You're as calm as can be.
Yeah. I try.
Well, yeah, because I'm like, who's calm as can be in a stressful moment?
I don't know. I think it just depends on the type of stress.
Well, we're saying overall, average.
Well, I don't know, like, because like at work sometimes.
Tell him, get it.
I guess
Tell
like
him.
I know.
no, like at work I have
I
stress,
feel
like
like
some
pulling teeth from him.
stressful situations where like other people feel like they're stressed out, but like for me, I just kind of just do it. I do the best I can. I mean, you've seen sometimes some situations you'll be like, oh shit, that's just wild, but it's like I just kind of dealt with it at that moment because I can't pause for certain like that situation and try to deal with my stress. Does that make sense? Kind of. Like let's say a medical emergency at work or something, I can't stop and be like, oh my god, I'm stressed. Let me get my shit together. Like no, I have to like put that aside and like just go through it. Later on, I could be like, oh man, that was pretty stressful, you know. So like stuff like that, I kind of just do it, you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And for like
that fright, was it fright or flight?
yeah. So like
You just take off. Your instinct. You kind of just go with what you gotta do.
yeah. Like especially when it comes to like stuff like that, like hey, we got like, I don't know, fucking passed out kid. Most people freak out or stress out, and then it's like, hey, we gotta find out what's wrong with this kid. Hey, we gotta make sure they have medical medical assistance. We gotta make sure that they can get on the campus. We got all this stuff, and it's like, dude, like some people stress out over that, especially when it's like just you or one other person trying to handle the whole situation. But most people like be stressed out. But for me, it's kind of like, all right, well, it's gotta get done because someone's life can depend on it. So we gotta just do it. And for like, I don't know, like maybe deadlines, that sometimes I'll get stressed out. I think like that's maybe the stress that I would sometimes like, oh shit, I have a deadline. I try not to procrastinate because I think that's what leads to a lot of people's stress when it comes to like deadlines and stuff like that. Like, you know, you have a deadline this day, but you put it off for a couple days and then put it off again and put it off again. So then it's like, oh, this is my day, and then it's like, boom.
And we're all fucking guilty of that.
Yeah.
I feel like anybody at one point in time has been, knows what that
procrastinate.
feels like.
You procrastinate,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna make it. Why
I got a whole month to do
Yeah.
that. I got it.
Yeah, like for like college, like when you're doing your assignments, like it's due in a week, and nobody's checking on you. No one's like on your ass because you're a college student. So it's like, okay, cool. So I got to do it, and then you don't do it because you just didn't need the time.
Instead of knocking it out, instead of knocking it out in the beginning, be done with it. It's like you wait till Wednesday, Thursday, and then shit happens. Something happens where, you know what I mean? My mom needs a ride. She locked her keys in the car, or you know what I mean? Different people's kids, they get sick, they have to go to the hospital, all these unexpected events.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't have no time. Now you're running like like a chicken with their head cut off.
Yeah.
When you should have did it.
Yeah.
As soon as you could have.
Yeah, so I think that's one of those where like try to not procrastinate so you can like avoid that stress. Because the stress, like you said, that was preventable or avoidable. Because hey, this is due this day. All right, let's if I have a week, let's try to at least have it done the day before, just in case if I don't know something happens or I don't have time or an accident.
Your computer can mess up too.
Your computer messes up. Yeah, something. You never know.
Or like my mom. Like if she would have waited, like she's doing the paper, she waits the day before. She goes types it all up, and then that happens.
Yeah.
It's like shit. Now I gotta go do it all over again. Back like you wouldn't be able to walk away because you got to do it right then and there.
Yeah. If I had a deadline,
but
that was closer.
But if you did it on Monday, that happened. You're just like, man. And you do have that time to, all right, I need to walk away. I'm going to come back Tuesday and do it. But I'm really frustrated, whatever. But you give yourself that gap to.
Yeah. Or like when you got to upload shit. Yeah, or you got to upload stuff to.
Slow internet.
Yeah, or the system's down. I've had it where like I got to upload something and I'm last minute and I'm like, fuck. And I can't turn it in because it didn't accept it or the website crashed or whatever. And then now I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm down. I'm like, fuck. So, yeah. I try to give myself that space, that time.
And I think a lot of people they don't do that and they don't like take accountability that sometimes the stress is like you said lack of preparation, lack of doing what you can, you know what I mean?
Time management,
bro.
I think that's important. I think a lot of stress kind of gets brought down because of us, like we're
self-induced.
Yeah, as we're like obviously like if it's something that gets out of your control, like you said, a flat, then yeah, but
if you're rolling around with no spare and you get a flat, you can't be all like pissed off, all frustrated. Like you should have known. You should have been prepared. Yes. I see it like that.
Yeah, because you're too busy. You decide to have 2 12s instead of your spare tire. You know, so
that or being a owner of a vehicle is your job to be responsible to get that back home to be safe.
Yeah.
Right? So me myself, you too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You awake?
Yeah.
So you.
Sure.
I got jumper cables in my truck.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah.
It's a newer truck, but you never know if I need it. You never know if somebody else needs it.
Yeah.
Might leave something on. Her too. She never used to carry them.
I never used to have them.
Until, I don't know, you needed them. And then I don't know if I gave you some old ones or we went to the store.
I didn't need any.
You bought some?
Yeah, you just told me, you don't have any in your car, huh? And I'm like, no. You're like, well, you should get those.
I said it like that?
Yeah. You said you should get those because you never know when something's going to happen. You could be
That's
prepared.
straight face like that?
And I was just like, put in the basket.
We're at the store and I told her, I was like, hey, see the jumper cables? Look, they're only $20. You should get them right now.
They're all special. Get them.
You should get them right now. Like, why you don't need them?
Yeah, because when you need them, those motherfuckers are expensive. That shit happens
when you pull up to 7-Eleven or gas station.
Fucking AutoZone way. Last time I went, they were like $50.
And they're cheap. They're not the good ones either.
Yeah, I turned the fuck around and I was like, nope. I'm just gonna wait for my person to get here. I'm not paying no $50 on these when I know that Walmart sells them for, like you said, $20. But yeah, they try to fucking pry on your stress because most people know that they don't carry it. So hey, if you're coming here for a jumper, you probably didn't prepare.
You're in a situation.
We're gonna fucking gouge you on the prices and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was not that long ago too. Shit.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? My mom more. I feel like I've gotten better with dealing with stress.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, no, I don't know. What do you think? I think it depends on the situation, like everybody else.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
No, I think you've gotten better. Because before you were bad.
Okay, so how was I before?
Because before you were just bad. You just go like stress the hell out.
I would get mad.
Yeah.
Because I guess there's different people that stress different ways, right?
Yeah.
Because some people
you
cry.
just get mad and you're mad at everybody.
Yeah, because some people, they mentally break down. They'll curl up in a fucking ball and just fucking sit in a corner and wait for someone to help them. And then somebody like me where I just like, I get mad.
Yeah.
I get mad and I honestly like want to punch somebody in the fucking face if it's just not going my way or somebody, I'm already on edge. So it's easy to irritate me because I'm already stressed out. I'm pissed off. Leave me alone. That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
Now I'm a little bit further from the edge. It takes me more to get me there.
Yeah.
You know?
One less step.
Yeah. And I had to learn for people who are stressing, I had to learn too, you got to realize what's in your control and what's not in your control.
Yeah.
Because I keep using examples of tire because it could happen to anybody. You can't control if you get a flat tire. I don't care what kind of car you got, unless you got those like run flat tires.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of vehicle you have, you're susceptible to getting a flat tire. So you can't control that, but you can't control if you're prepared. You have AAA. You know what I mean? If you have that, I know he's against it, but still. If you have roadside assistance, we'll say that. You could have roadside assistance and have a flat.
And
have the jack and have everything. Because how many people you know that they have a spare but they don't got no jack?
A couple. Yeah, a couple.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, how are you gonna change? Oh, I don't know. That's just how the car came. Like, no, it's your
No, my
responsibility.
favorite is when they have everything, but they don't know how to change the tire.
I was just gonna say that right now.
Yep, yep.
That's my
You
favorite.
can have everything and then they don't know how to change
You don't
it.
have the knowledge to change it, so what's the point of having it?
Yeah.
So whoever pulls over to help you, they can help you. I got everything right here. Can you help me?
You're gonna be stressing. You're gonna
Yeah,
be worried.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like in those situations, what I started asking myself was like, okay, what can I do, or what did I do? What can I do? But some things you just can't control,
Yeah.
and you got to tell yourself like it's gonna be okay no matter what. Because when
Yeah.
when your world's falling apart, when it feels, because there's times, right? I know you experience them a lot, where it's like you go lose your wallet, and then this is due. Your tags are due. Now you're gonna have a late fee for that
Yeah.
because you can't pay them. And what else happens? I don't
Or look at that one time we were in the restaurant up there at Mount Lakes eating. Remember, and somebody did fraud on my card and I couldn't even pay
Yeah.
for my meal.
Yeah.
And she's like, your card's not going through. And I'm like, can you try it again? Like, I know I got money in there. And then she kept trying to scan it, and it wasn't going through. And then he ended up paying for everything. And then I'm like, what the heck? And I leave and I found out the bank put a hold on my whole account because there was fraud on my account.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, what the? I've had that happen a lot. And
Even-
so,
No, go ahead.
and I was like all stressed out. And that was during the holidays. That happened during the holidays. It was like on
Yeah.
a Thursday or Friday. I had to wait till Monday. So I couldn't even get a hold of the bank. I couldn't do nothing. I had no money. And it was during the holiday. I was like all stressed out. Like, what the hell? Like, what, are they going to take my money? They're going to get back? What are we doing? What am
Yeah.
I doing?
Yeah, that's why it's like it's important to be prepared. Like, have multiple ways to pay for food too.
Yeah.
Not food, but to pay for anything, right?
Yeah.
Like either you have a couple bucks of cash, couple 20s. You may have a credit card, 2 debit cards or something. Like multiple ways to purchase stuff.
Yeah.
I learned that the
Or
hard
have
way
cash.
too.
Like, I used to never carry cash. Never.
When you lose your cash too.
That's true. I have
You know what I
lost
mean?
my cash.
But I'm saying,
But
there's-
I'm saying I never even carried cash. And I've been in situations where, like, oh, cash would have been, like,
yeah,
easier. It would have made the situation easier. And then you would tell me, see, that's why I always tell you, just carry like at least 40 bucks or 20 bucks on you or something. I'm like, yeah, now I'm older, now I do, but
yeah. But what I'm saying, sometimes there's a series of events where you have that day or that week where it's just like bam, bam, bam. Somebody's in the hospital sick. You know what I mean? You're somebody elder in your family just fell. You don't know if they're going to be okay. Like certain stuff where it's just like when it rains it pours.
yeah.
It's just like, fuck, what's going on today? Did I piss God off or
Ooh,
did
is that how you feeling all week or what?
Nah, not me. But there's people like that. It's like,
Yeah.
who did I piss off? Like, or who did you
Who's
piss
mad
off?
at me?
Who did you piss off that?
Mother Nature's mad at me.
Did you go walk under a ladder where you got bad luck or something?
Yeah.
You know?
You forgot to throw the salt over your shoulder?
And when it feels like, I feel like when it's important that, I know,
What?
dude over there. But I feel like it's important when
Fucking
it
tagging
feels
over
like
there and shit.
when it feels like your world's falling apart, you have to be the one thing standing.
Yeah.
When everything around you, you feel like the world's crumbling, everything's falling apart. People, you know what I mean? People that don't have your back, you felt like they were gonna have your back or whatever it may be. You're depending on, like, you got to make sure you're solid and you're standing. If anything.
I don't know, talk it out.
Hmm?
Talk it out. I know your mom had mentioned earlier, like venting to
No, yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
When you have to vent. Sometimes
Yeah.
you just have to, if it's
Let
something
it out,
you just
I
have to
guess.
vent it out.
Like, fuck,
And then
this
you're
is
like,
wrong.
all right, I'm good. Got it out of my system, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes if you like, you're stressed out, so your mind is so clouded
Yeah.
that you can't solve the situation on your own. But if I'll be like, fuck Robert, this, and this, and this, and this, and he might be like, well, why the fuck didn't you do this? And I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, like,
Because sometimes we tend to make things maybe harder than what it needs to be, or like you said, we're all like jacked up here, so
Yeah.
we can't even see a way, like, and it could be right in front of us.
especially like you said, if it's that week where you said,
All kinds of
Seriously.
shit.
everything's
Yeah.
going on, and you're like, what the fuck? So you're more like stressed out and like probably angry that that's all going on at the same time. So you don't even process stuff the same
Yeah.
as where somebody that's like, dude,
Clear-minded.
just how come we didn't just do this, or how come we didn't,
Or even if they don't have a resolution, sometimes some people just need a vent.
that
Yeah.
too.
Where it's just
Yeah.
like, I just need you to hear me. I'm fucking bitching or whatever. I'm complaining, but it just feels good to get it off my chest. To tell somebody, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To actually tell somebody.
Just to like let it out and then be like, all right, I'm good. I know you can't do nothing about it, but
And you know what? I think one of the tips too, that for people who deal with stress, want to deal with stress where I think too, to prevent it, because like you said, I used to be horrible with stress, but I've built my way to handle it better.
Yeah.
And I think working out's helped with that.
Mm.
You know, it's a constant like physical activity where I get to exert energy, and turn it into a positive, right? So sometimes if I'm having a stressful day, I'm like, fuck, go home or go to the gym, whatever, and work out. You exert that energy instead of just keeping it inside, right?
Yeah.
I'm turning it into a positive.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a good tool that has helped me, because if I don't work out, I do notice a difference. I notice I'm more edgy. If I'm driving, I got road rage, somebody cuts me off, it's like, hey, F you. Like, you know what I mean? And if I just left the gym, I'm relaxed, I'm like, hey, go ahead, you must be in a rush. Go ahead, go in front of me.
It's that pre-workout kicking in, bro.
Huh?
It's that
I
pre-workout kicking in.
don't take pre-workout. All natural, bro. That and deep breathing.
Yeah, that's a deep breath right there.
Yeah. But I
Speaking of deep
We're
breaths,
doing exercises again or what? God.
but I feel like deep breathing, like that shit, it really does help. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it helps.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because when I was younger or more closed-minded, I'd be like, that's hyperventilating.
That's how you be.
No,
how you be.
wouldn't.
God damn.
I'd be like, get the fuck out of here with that breathing shit. I'm fucking breathing right now. That shit gonna change nothing.
I'm actually
Yeah.
breathing.
You know what I mean? You know, huff and puff over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like maybe
How do you do it, Sherry?
That's how he was.
that or even meditation too. But see, that's what I'm saying. These things, they help you. Maybe they help you prepare for the stress whenever it comes, because everybody's gonna deal with it sooner.
At one time or
sooner
another.
or later in life, it's gonna.
That's just
You're
life.
dealing with it. You know what I mean? It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So, some people meditate. Obviously, you're not just gonna meditate when you're stressed, because you're not gonna. Your mindset's not gonna be there. But you do it every day. You build up to it. You build up to it. Same with working out. You build up to it. You build a routine where you build yourself up. So when your world is crashing, you are the only thing standing strong. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm focused.
Yeah.
You know. And then another thing was, you mentioned it, right? So find some hobbies.
Yeah.
Find some like you time, some hobbies, or even if you do it with a group of people, right? Would you agree?
Yeah. Something that you enjoy doing.
What's your relaxing, or what's your stress-free hobby?
Or thing that you like to do.
Oh, that's a hobby.
That's a hobby.
Not really.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
What?
Mine is go getting my pedicure. And that's
That
not
could-
a hobby.
Oh, I guess.
I just said that's my me time.
That's true.
That's true, but that's not a hobby though. But that's true.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not a hobby.
You're right.
But it's my me time
Okay,
to like.
okay, you're right. Okay, you're wide awake.
Want to
Wide
make sure the
awake,
camera
right?
got that. Who's right?
I know. Say it again.
Say it
Put your
again.
mic higher.
Yeah, we're gonna
Uh,
edit that part
For me,
out.
I don't know. Like for me, I know it's gonna sound stressful to some people, but when I work on my cars, that shit, to me that's
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that could be a stress
to me.
reliever.
That sometimes yes, it's like I don't know how to say, like it can stress me out, but at the same time, it's like a different type of stress. Like it's something that I'm like
It's a new
It's a
stress.
challenge.
It's
yeah,
a new stress.
yeah, and
I
it's,
think
yeah.
you like the challenge, you like the problem solving, and you like the reward you get.
Yeah, because
Like,
sometimes,
okay, I
yeah,
fixed that shit.
sometimes I'll be there like fucking 8 hours, and I'm like, cool. I'm like, you know,
Nah.
cool. Like, I'll feel better in the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, that stress, everyone's
Yeah.
stress is different. You know,
But okay,
or the gym.
so are you like that if you're working on? But the thing is, you have multiple vehicles.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
It's like, why are you looking behind
So
you?
you could step away from that. It's like project kind of. You could step away, and you still have a ride for tomorrow. Most people don't have multiple vehicles.
Yeah.
Where if I'm working on my truck, this shit got to be done by the end of the
It's
day.
because we got to fix it because I got to get to work
You
tomorrow.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this is my only source of transportation.
Yeah.
So it's that much more stressful because it has to get done this time. I don't know how you do it, but if you have multiple cars, you could be like, you know what, this part ain't working. It's not the right part. I'm gonna order it, whatever. I still got to ride for tomorrow. So it's less stressful,
Sometimes.
right?
Sometimes. I mean, sometimes it does cause me stress that, you know, I was
Because
like,
you don't
fuck.
want to walk away with it.
But
being
then at
incomplete.
the end of it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I feel good.
Yeah.
But that and like I said, the gym. That's another one that I like that I do for myself sometimes.
Yeah. Self care.
Self care. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure we talked about this. Like in the mornings, it'll be my gym routine, and then like the sauna, and that's where like I like just kind of like gathering my thoughts. You know, listening to David Goggins, stuff like that. Yeah, that's where I like release some of that stress. You know, before I even start the day.
Yeah. Get mentally prepared.
Yeah. So so like that when I get to work, I'm cool. I'm okay. You know, good morning, whatever. You know, I guess happy. And then whether people show up, they're like, oh, like just fucking what the
That
fuck?
or they're showing up late. And
Yeah,
all in a
they're like, what
rush.
the fuck? And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, because sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, I'm gonna show up on time. Like, cool, I'm earlier, you know. But I'm not rushing, like you said, because I already did my day, like my routine. I'm already there. I already cleared my thoughts, you know. By the time I get to work, I'm not stressing out. And like you said, someone will cut me off, and I'll be like, damn, someone must be late to work. Sucks to be them. Yeah, so because, you know, like I said,
Yeah.
I prepared myself, and I said, that's my kind of stress.
So there goes Robert.
Yeah, there goes the old Robert. Fucking hyperventilating
Yeah.
in the truck.
Nah,
Couldn't
yeah,
fall.
I used to be bad. Not no more. I used to be bad showing up late. Oh
Yeah.
man, that was horrible. And like that, I'd be running out the door. I'm still not that good right now, but I'm way better than I was. Be running out the door, forgetting stuff. You go outside, then I forgot this. I forgot this. Go back inside and show up. It's already like you feel like you're trying to play catch up.
But even
And the
then, like
day
I said,
just started.
but that was preventable.
Exactly.
That was avoidable. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, I ran into this and this." I'm like, "What time did you get up?" 6:30. I'm like, "You go to work at 7." Like, how'd you do that? Well, you know, I'm like, "Well, that's why you're fucking late because you wake
I
up."
got stuck at the train. Well, hello, what time did you leave?
Yeah.
You didn't leave
you know,
it within
like,
enough time.
yeah, I'm like, you know what time the train passes all the time.
You know, like you cross the train, so
yeah, like
You know, you're crossing train tracks. There's,
Yeah.
there's a possibility.
there's
of
a
being
big
trained.
possibility that
yeah,
could be
yeah,
a train passing by.
yeah. So like, I think a lot of people don't really fucking consider that, bro. They'll just
Yeah.
fucking, oh yeah, I'm fucking late, traffic, and blame everything else but themselves. And you're like, yeah, but all of that, if you left a little bit earlier, that would have been avoidable. I'm not saying leave 2 hours early, but if you know that, you know,
Yeah.
there's that chance of a train, you know, maybe leave earlier when you know that train's just not gonna
Or
pass
you know
by.
the exit that you get off is always packed.
Get off another exit.
Get off 20 minutes. Go 20 minutes early so you avoid all those people.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of people don't see it that way. They just automatically assume it's everything else, and it's
The
like,
world
oh,
revolves around
so yeah,
them.
so they're stressed about it, and it's like, dude, just try something else. Wake up
Yeah.
earlier, try a different route, you know. Shit, so-
Go to sleep earlier because that's gonna help you wake up earlier.
Yeah, sometimes like for me, like sometimes like I already know where the traffic, like when the traffic hits. So if let's just say I left the house at like 5:10 to get to to the gym or whatever, I already know that I'm gonna see traffic. But if I leave at 5, which is like 10 minutes,
Yeah. You don't think it's the difference?
yeah,
But it is.
which
Oh,
is
no,
10
it's a
minutes, the
difference.
freeway's empty. It's like I said, I already know that they have this time. Like if not,
Yeah.
in my mind I have to already be prepared that I'm gonna have to cut my gym time down because of that. But
Yeah.
but it's already one of those things where like, okay, cool, I know I have to leave early if I want to do this, but most people don't, or they don't want to. I don't know.
Well,
Time management.
they don't see it as something they could
They could do.
yeah that's possible.
It's
They don't
possible.
see it like they think like, oh, this fucking California, the highway's just packed. Why is everybody so,
It is packed.
yeah?
It is packed, but
Why is everybody
Yeah.
waking up so early to go to work just like me?
yeah, no shit.
Everybody thinks they're self-centered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, that's stress that's avoidable. So.
And one thing too that going to sleep early, I think is a big thing. Is a big thing. Everybody, most people don't go to sleep early enough. What?
You don't.
It's true. I try to though. I used to be way worse.
I used to be really bad, but then there was
I was
period
really
too
good.
where you went really good. You were really good.
Yeah, because
with
you wouldn't
it.
fucking respond for shit.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah,
be like
and
9
you could
o'clock
walk
and
around.
you're-
It's
yeah,
curfew. Walk around the house. It's curfew.
fucking turning off everybody's lights.
Yeah.
Everybody going to sleep.
Curfew.
You know what sucks? That stupid daylight savings time. It does mess me up, and sometimes I just didn't get back on track. It's just I just didn't. But one of the things that helped me was like preparing my lunch the day before, the night before. So before I go to bed, I would have my lunch all stacked up in the fridge. So everything I was taking stacked up, ready to go. So I just put it in my bag and let's go.
Well, yeah, because you running back. You just gotta
even
grab it.
breakfast, everything.
Yeah.
Like I'm not cooking nothing. It's just everything's to go.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's something I do too.
Yeah.
Not just my lunch and all that, but like my gear, everything gets pre-put and ready to go. So as soon as
Yeah, that's how I do with my work clothes. I
Yeah.
always have my work clothes.
yeah,
out on my chair.
if I can, it'll be already put in the car. If I know what I'm driving that day, I'll just toss it in there. We're
Yeah.
solid. Like I'm good, and then I just basically my lunch is the last thing I take. So that, like I said, but that's something I learned because then every morning you're trying to find where's my sock, where's my shoe, where's my fucking this, where's my that.
I forgot this, forgot
yeah.
that.
So now
Or
it's like
somebody takes your glasses and you're looking for them for like 10-15 minutes.
yeah, like Angie already knows the fucking list. I'll do fucking I'm like I got this, and this, and she's like, what about that? And I'm like, oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So it's already set and done. Like it's already like pre-wired for me to set it up before. That's why sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, I gotta go
It
home.
becomes a habit.
Yeah, oh, I gotta go home. Why? Oh, because I gotta prep my stuff. It sounds stupid, but it's like it works. It works for
Yeah.
me.
It's a routine.
Yeah, and it works for me because, like I said, that saves me time in the morning of stress oh man, this and that and this and like yeah, no, it's already said. It's there. It's in the bag. Boom, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or a routine. So you're on track.
What other hobbies you got?
Me, I like to color when I'm stressed, or not even like just stressed. When I feel like not just stressed. Sometimes if I'm just feeling some type of way, then I just take out my coloring book and I'll just start coloring.
Do you ever do it when you're not feeling a certain type of way, like just because?
I have, but usually it's because Savannah's been with me and she wants to color.
Oh.
And she's like, Nana, you want to color? And I'm like, oh yeah, grab the books.
So not on your
But
own.
on my own, no. It's always because I felt some type of way, and that's like my coping. Like, let me grab the books and color, and then I could do one page, one color, one thing, sometimes 2 pages, 3 pages, whatever. But
And you feel
but I
better
won't.
after?
Yeah, I'll feel better, and then I don't stop until I'm done with that page. Like, I can't just walk away and leave it half done.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'm done, I'm just like, okay, I feel better. I feel good now. It's weird, but it works for
that
me.
is weird.
It works for me.
Yeah.
I think because it just like takes my mind off stuff.
I can't say it on the
What's your
podcast.
hobby?
I can't say it on the podcast.
You what?
Fuck.
What did he say?
I'm like, what's his hobby?
Nothing.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
What's that? Nah.
man.
So what's your
My-
legal
no,
habit?
No, my. Nah, one of my hobbies is or a couple of my
Hobby.
hobbies, fishing. I like going fishing. To me, that's relaxing.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to go in November. That's right.
To me, that's like say somebody
He
like
comes
yourself.
back pissed off because he didn't catch them.
Because we're the opposite. We're like you might do cars, and me, I don't like that, bro. It's frustrating.
I know.
I
I've
don't
seen.
like doing
Yeah, I've seen you.
And then vice versa, I could do fishing, and for you that might be frustrating, because you get tangled, you don't know how to throw, you don't know obey, whatever.
You
It's
catch
all
a
new.
fucking tree. Yep.
So it depends. For me, it's frustrating. I mean, it's relaxing, bro. I
Yeah.
just go out there, chill, be one kind of Mother Nature, be one of my thoughts, reminisce, think about the future, think about whatever, think about life. If I go by myself or go with somebody, you go with good company, it's a good conversation, usually good conversation,
Yeah.
good laughs, you know what I mean? And I'm not really on my phone like that, so you take a break. It's crazy because I feel like I take a break from the world.
Yeah.
Like, just put everything on pause for a little minute,
Yeah.
you know? And if you're lucky, you catch a fish.
Yeah.
I haven't been so lucky lately. But, you know, we're going to get lucky in November, for sure, bro.
Yeah, that's
I got
right.
you.
I hope so. Shit, I hope
That
so. My birthday and
and-
shit.
And going shooting.
Oh, that's cool. That's
I
fun
like,
too.
I like to go shooting.
Yeah.
A little trigger therapy,
There you go.
you know? That.
Fucking expensive ass therapy, but yeah, it's cool.
Oh, it's cheaper than regular therapy.
This is true too.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I've never been in therapy, but for the
Yeah, me
prices
neither.
outrageous
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
But this is way more funner. You know, after you go shooting, it's like, oh, okay, I feel good now. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that's true.
But I can't. Yeah, those are dad and spending time with Bonnie.
Mm.
You know, dog's a man's best friend, bro.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
What one thing that growing up and that we still do now, like as kind of like because you said like separate from the world, we go on like we like going on vacation, but like not to like Disneyland or Universal. We usually go
Like away.
like the mountains. Yeah. Oh, you've gone like once or twice or once. Yeah.
And I never got invited back again.
Yeah. So yeah, so like I was saying, yeah, like that's one thing that we like doing. That like my dad always like said, sometimes you just gotta like separate yourself. And for us, like I said,
Get away
vacation,
from the
Yeah,
busy life.
I feel like it's
hustle.
like a reset.
Yeah,
Like,
and-
okay, you know what? I need a reset. I
Mhm.
need to like go gather my thoughts, my feelings, whatever, and take a little break
Yeah.
and go like a little. That's how I see like
yeah,
a like
and
a
it doesn't have
reset.
to be like a vacation because some people think vacation and they like go to like
No.
you spend thousands of dollars on like exuberant trip and it's like no,
or you
like,
got to go far. You don't
yeah,
have to go far.
Yeah, no,
No.
like I work.
Well, that was like when. Well, that's when he would take the trailer out. But I like that when he would take the trailer out and you just go for the weekend.
yeah, and
It's
that's
like a
simple,
reset
yeah.
from the whole, like if you've had a rough week or not even a rough week, just to check out mentally, like just forget about work and just be like, okay, let's just get, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Enjoy Mother Nature and just have a good time.
Yeah, like I remember like so we go up to the mountains a lot. I know some people that like going to the desert because they like when it's cool.
The Glamis. Oh.
Like when it's cool, like they
Yeah.
what's it, Joshua Tree?
Yeah.
Like you could rent out like an Airbnb out there, or like little setup, like whatever and they hang out there. That's their
Yeah.
like stress. It doesn't have to be for for a couple. It could be a day,
Mhm.
a whole day, or an overnight thing. And it's not expensive because a lot of people again it's $1,000. No, a couple $100 maybe.
And when you go with different people, you split it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like say get a small cabin or something. People that you're not gonna be accompanied.
It's crazy, bro. Because
Not stress you out.
Once you start going like how you said, Big Bear, or you go Joshua Tree, like even the air is different. The air quality is different, bro.
There's a difference to the silence too.
Yeah. And then at night, you look at the sky and all the stars.
The stars.
Yeah. You look at all the
It's a
stars.
rough week for him.
It is. It has been. It's been a stressful week.
Hey, it's not over yet.
Hey, shit. Let's go. Yeah, you go look at the stars, the fire. Everybody knows.
Just the whole vibe.
Everybody knows conversations around the fire are way different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you're by yourself, just looking at the fire, all right, just chilling.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I think it's very important to find some hobbies that you do, and like you say, if that works for you, you know what I mean, to do it whenever you're stressed. But I think it's important to do them even when you're not stressed.
Yeah.
Just or before, like before you're feeling like you're about to have a real meltdown. You got to prevent that. That's the key, right? Don't wait until
Till you're a mess.
You know what I mean? Don't wait until you can't do something where you feel like you're gonna break down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta like set that up in motion beforehand.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like diet too. A lot of people are stressed out, but they're feeding the body with a bunch of crap. A bunch of sugar, a bunch of soda, a bunch of processed foods. I feel like that messes with your brain. I feel like there's a lot of adults, they're gonna take offense to this. There's a lot of adults running around like kids on a sugar rush. Sad team right there.
Looks like the van.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, what do you think? I think sugar has a negative effect on your mind.
Yeah.
You know, you become addicted to it, and it becomes a coping mechanism too. When you're stressed out, you start eating fucking candies. You start drinking soda, and that's your coping mechanism.
Yeah.
People are the same way with alcohol and food, but candy's more, less frowned upon?
Oh yeah, because it's not. Yeah, it is. Doesn't seem as bad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem as bad. But it's fucking really bad, bro.
Not just that, I think. Like what, your diet, obviously you're gonna be, you know, eating, like I said, carbs and all this stuff that makes you feel like heavy or low, you know. So when something happens, you're already feeling like all sluggish and low, and then
lethargic.
Moping.
Moping. Yeah. So then you add on stress, it just seems like the whole world's falling.
Yeah.
It could have just been a flat
you're
tire.
falling with it because you probably look like you're falling with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've been there. Look at the old pictures of me. It look like a fucking mess. I look like I'm bringing the fucking world down. I'm bringing the world down around me.
Yeah.
No, for real.
You had your own gravity and shit, yeah.
Yeah, for real, bro. And then, like you guys said too, I think support is really big.
Yeah.
You know, and going back to the hobbies, with the support too, it could be something that hobbies and support. It could be something like playing basketball, where it's like I don't even got to talk to you about it. You know what I mean? Or let's say fishing. Like we don't even got to talk about my problem. I just want to go fishing. I want to be around good company. I just want to go and
get away and check out. Yeah.
Or
take your mind a break
hey,
from it.
Let's go shoot some hoop.
Yeah.
I don't even want. We just got to play the game. I don't even want to talk about vent. To me, that's why I don't like therapy. Like we don't got to talk about shit.
Yeah.
Let me just get my mind off this for a minute. Take a little break. Get this energy off of me. You know what I mean? Like exert this energy, and I'm good.
Yeah.
So I think it is important to have those people around. And like you said too about the whole venting. You feel like you need somebody to vent to?
Me, like what type of person I am? Yeah, I vent.
Do you feel like I feel like a lot of people vent to you.
Yeah. But I vent too.
So we vent. We both vent. The
just
vent goes both ways.
It's a swinging door.
Oh, okay. What about yourself?
No.
Yeah, I don't see him venting.
No. If I do, I mean, it's...
Do people vent to you?
Yeah. I just give the best advice I can.
Yeah.
If I can. You know, there's obviously sometimes there's situations I'm like, oh, I can't really chime in on that.
What to tell you right now.
No, not even then. Like, it's a situation that I don't think I could, like, give a good answer to. So I'd rather tell them I don't really have an answer. Like, you know, rather than give bad advice or bad, you know, add stress to them and shit. Yeah. Yeah, I want stress to them. Yeah, get in a worse situation. Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe
something that you don't, not even.
But I try not to because I feel like I burden people when I, vent to them. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like if I do, like I said, it's here and there. Pretty sure I think I vented to you a couple times, but like I said, it's and it's usually like about work, honestly. It's like something at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about work.
Yeah. So if not, like I said, I try not to. And like I said, without my situations, I try to just. Like I said, just go straight through, deal with it.
Yeah.
You can't.
And you?
Yeah, like he said, I think some of them.
You're not a venter.
Go ahead, continue.
You're not.
Go good.
I just said the same thing about him.
You didn't say it like that.
You're not. He's not a venter.
No.
I said I don't see him
I didn't
venting.
even get to say anything. She just said you're not. Watch what the fuck you say, because you're not a venter, okay?
Yeah.
Don't be bullshitting. Don't lie to the people out there.
Saying you vent.
He does. He does, though.
You accountable.
He has vented. I've seen him vent a couple times, but it's not.
Yeah, a couple times. He's 30s.
Yeah, but it's the same with me.
Hello.
But I think that like some people that vent just fucking vent. Like they just fucking go and go and go, but they're not really helping their situation. Does that make sense? Like some people are like, it's every fucking week, every fucking day, and it's like, okay, at some point you might be the issue.
Yeah.
That you might be the fuck. Your stress might be because you're the own fucking doing.
Yeah.
As we're like, I feel like maybe us when we vent, it's been a fucking while that shit's like going on, and we're like, all right, cool. Let me fucking let that shit out. At least for me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, you know. So that's why it's also not all the time. At the same time, what's the point of venting all the fucking time if you're not gonna do anything about it?
Yeah.
You know, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of the people that are venting
about the same thing.
Yeah, are venting to you about the same fucking thing. And it's like, okay, dude, at some fucking point, stop fucking venting, close that revolving fucking door, solve your problems.
Do something.
If it's something that's solvable, which I'm pretty sure it is, if you keep on fucking going about it, figure it out. But a lot of people don't. And it's not that we don't want to vent, it's just that I think we try to solve our issues. We try to figure out a way around it. And it's went to that point where like, all right, fuck, man, I'm fucking stressed out. Then it's like, hey, dude, this shit's going on. And then he'll be like, well, fuck them, or fuck that, or stop being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And that's the type of motivation.
Or just like, it's not worth it. Like,
yeah, like let that shit go.
Whatever it may be, or like, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever, I don't know. Depends what it is.
Like, let it go and shit. Like, just don't, catch your breath. And that's how I think some, not all, but I think a lot of guys are, or should be, I guess, where they just kind of like fucking solve shit, and at the last minute, if you have to vent to somebody, then vent to them. I don't know. That's just how I am. Because there's no point of fucking venting.
I think guys should always vent to guys too. Don't be venting to females.
Oh yeah, it makes you look like a bitch.
You are a bitch. You are a bitch.
Yeah. Especially so it's stupid shit.
Yeah, and females gonna look at you different, regardless of whether they say they are or they're not. They don't want to hear you fucking complain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. What do you think? Do you look at a guy different if they just complain? I mean, not complain.
Vent.
If they vent.
Yeah, if they vent. I know.
Well, it's kind of similar, but not really.
No.
Or just depending on the situation.
I think it just depends.
Or
and if it's repetitive.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's a repetitive thing, like
every week?
Yeah, he was just venting about this last week, and here we are again this week. Like, okay, I don't even want to hear it. It's the same thing. Like, I don't even know what to tell you.
Broken record.
Yeah, like when it's a broken record, then it's like, okay.
But obviously, like, let's say.
But if it's like somebody's going through something and they really don't vent to you.
Yeah.
But there's that one time where they're going through something, they just need to
like
vent.
life and death, or some family member,
family issue or something. Yeah. No, I don't look at somebody different.
Yeah.
I just listen, and I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Well, hopefully everything works out.
Yeah.
Like that's all I say.
Or it'll be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, most things
it'll
be
work
okay.
out.
Most things will be okay.
It'll work out. But I don't look at different. Like the only time I would look at different when it's repetitive like that.
Yeah.
Or some stupid bullshit stuff.
Yeah, and I think that like a lot of people that are always like on that venting like cycle all the time, it's because even when they were like younger, they just were allowed to just fucking.
They don't know the problem.
They don't know how to fucking. They weren't told how to solve shit.
Yeah.
Like, they were just like allowed to just cry about it, and it's like, dude, just relax, breathe, chill. What's the problem? Okay, what can you do? Give me some. That's for me. That's at work with some of the students I work with. They'll be like stressed out. I'm like, okay, breathe. Why are we stressed? Blah 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 blah. Okay, well, what have you tried? Well, nothing. I'm like, okay, what do you think you should try? Well, maybe I could do this, and okay, try that. See if that helps it. And then sometimes it does.
Or they jump to us as people, we jump to conclusions. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, this person's gonna say this and this. Well, you don't know.
Yeah, and then and that's like you're too busy sometimes worried about other fucking people's opinion or other people's,
before you try.
Yeah, before you try. Like, and that's like, or just like I always tell them, catch your breath, count to 10, breathe.
Yeah.
It sounds stupid, but yeah, that you know what I mean?
Yeah, or like I'll have like people that at work will be like ready to snap at somebody because they're stressed and they're like, and I'll be like, I'm like, before you talk,
before you say it,
before you talk, count to 10. Sounds stupid, but count to 10.
110, motherfucker.
Yeah, count to 10.
That's how he counted before.
110. Now count to 10 and then talk. And then they'll try to do some shit like that. I'm like, no, count. Let's go count chicken nuggets. Go ahead. And then okay, cool. And then
he's on 1 nugget, 10. We done.
No, if it's nuggets, they'll count. Everybody counts for nuggets. Make sure you got the right amount. Fucking McDonald's. But yeah, so that, like I said, I think that's a lot of the people that vent and shit. They just don't don't know how to cope with the situation they're in, and sometimes they
Yeah.
just got to be guided, you know.
That or they got bad friends around them that just listen to them.
I guess.
You know what I'm
true,
saying?
yeah.
Like, if you're venting to me, if I got a good friend, they're venting to me about the same thing, the same stressful
Over and
situation,
over.
I'm gonna tell you, hey, you need to fucking get your shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, hey, you're the fucking problem, or you need to fix the problem. Instead of just being like, yeah, I know it sucks, or I don't know, man, it's so hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just falling into their pity story.
Just fucking adding on to the
Just,
fucking
just like, oh yeah, pobrecito, pobrecita. Like, yeah, I know it sucks for you. Like, no, get your shit together. Like, this is your fault.
I'm like, yeah, shit sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Like, yeah,
Like, what are you gonna
I
do?
keep going back to flat tire, but yeah, you got a flat, but you better get a fucking spare when you get a chance.
Yeah. If now we're gonna have this shit again,
You know what I mean?
We'll be here next week again.
Yeah.
We're complaining.
especially when you go down shitty ass streets, you know that's gonna happen again.
That, yeah, or
But
don't
like
you-
he said, nails you can't control, even if you went down a nice street.
Yeah.
Like that's not something you can't control. Getting a nail,
But
you can't control that. You know what I mean? But you can control being prepared for it.
Yeah.
or like say some people, they're riding around on wires on the fucking tires, and they're wondering why they got a blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how many cars? I don't know why I got to think I always check people's tires, but I'm
Fucking
like,
Nissans.
I look at,
This is fucking Nissan, bro. It's a car guy thing, but yeah.
I always look at people's tires, and I'm like, do they not know that shit? It's hot as hell outside. It's 115. They're liable to have a blowout.
I think that's just some people don't know shit about cars. They just drive that shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's just an example, bro. It's life though.
Yeah. No, some people just drive that shit way. They just drive it to the
They think it's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
I bought the car. I'm just gonna ride it to the,
Until the wheels fall off, literally.
Literally.
and then it falls off, and it's like, what happened? I don't get it.
How come they didn't last me?
Well, it cost me how much? I was supposed to replace those.
Yup. Yeah.
For
yeah.
how much you want for one tire?
Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys got some value from this podcast. I hope you guys utilize some of these tips, and let us know if you guys have any other tips that you guys can think of or that you guys want to share with everybody. Yeah. And you guys try to manage your guys' stress, because stress, it'll age you. You know what I'm saying? It'll age you, it'll make you look older, make you feel older, it'll make you feel miserable. You know, I know from experience.
Look
You
at
know
that
what I'm
guy.
saying?
Look at that guy.
Yeah, I know from experience. So you got to eliminate that stress, and it could make you even physically sick. It could probably weaken your immune system. I don't know if you could fact check that, but I feel like it does. You know what I mean? Because you stay up late, you're not getting enough sleep. Everybody knows you don't get enough sleep, that weakens your immune system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys got to manage that stress. It ain't going nowhere. So you got to figure out how to manage it. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys today. You guys got anything else? You made it through. Props to you. You made it through awake.
Me too.
Props to you. You showed up.
I'll show up.
Yes. All right, peace. You guys. Hope you
Props
guys.
to you
Oh shit! There you go. There you go.
For what?
for being supportive.
Don't fuck out of here with that one. Cut that
Yeah.
out.
Being supportive.
You're not a venter. Oh my god. All right, but hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys stayed to the end, you guys are a fucking trooper. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, all that shit. Peace, you guys.
Later.
Peace. I hope I hit record. I don't fucking remember.
Oh my god.
Fucking Daddy Savage fucking up again.